Welcome to my Wix tutorial. Today I'm going to show you how to use some basic functions in Wix and the Wix website editor, and I'll go over some of the items over here in the store product area and show you how to add, delete, and change some products. So this site is made for Moose Mouse Press, and the time limit on this recorder is also 15 minutes, so I'm going to try and squeeze as many things as I can into 15 minutes, or break it up into two options, or two videos. So let's get started. The first option here is if you want to edit your site, you will click this Site Actions, and this is usually the first thing I do when I come into Wix. So you click here and click Edit Site, and once you click Edit Site, another window will pop up. This takes a little while to load sometimes, so I just had it already preset up here in another tab. So here we are on this page, and this is your home screen. This is a home screen for moosemousepress.com. And so some of the things that I'm going to do, or some of the main features that I would use, is simply editing text. So if we start here at the top bar, you can edit text by clicking in the text box, click Edit Text, and you have the option to change the text by typing in here, change the font size, bold, center, whatnot. And here's a button, here's a gallery slider. It's called a 3D carousel, as you can see. So if you want to try and add another element, I go over here to the left and I click Add, and you have anything from a text to text boxes, as you can see up here, or you can go to a button right here, and you can drag over a button, and I can drag this over and I can set this right here. And then once you drag in the button, you can click Design. Then you can edit the design all you want by clicking one of these preset buttons or going to Customize Design. Here you can select the border, click the opacity, the width of the border. I can make this border red. I can make the fill maybe a bright blue, and then I can change the text to some sort of black text. So that's how you would do the basic editing of a button and how you would bring that in. So I'm going to delete that button for now. Here's our 3D carousel. This is just a little item here on a strip that I brought in here. So as you can see, each of these is on its own individual strip. Here's like a lighter green, here's a darker green, and here's an in-between green, I guess. Each of these I have set up on strips. It makes it for a nice clean design. So I'm going to show you how to bring in another strip. So say you want to add another category and go over and describe another section. So I'm going to go to, let's go down to more, nope, lists and grids, nope, strip, sorry, totally didn't see that there. Alright, so here we go. You have anything from about to contact to welcome, services. So the way I do this one is you can drag over something like this and you can throw it in here, and it's going to immediately put itself in between the footer here and this other strip. But say you already have a strip that you like and you just want to duplicate it. So I select this space over here on the left. As you can see, I'm selecting the strip. I can right click here and I can duplicate it. I can also copy and paste it. But if I just do duplicate, I'm going to have a whole nother strip here. So I have the same exact one, and here's the other strip underneath. You can move this down, drag it around. So right now I have these strips, and I can drag along these strips as much as I want. I can change this text to make it a totally different section, but we don't want that. So just to undo everything I just did, I'm going to click Control Z. Control Z will be your best friend, in almost all situations. So here, as you can see, a lot of these changes are going away. And I'll keep clicking until that goes away. So there we go. Now we're back to where we were, and nothing has changed. So that's how you change and edit a strip. I can change the strip background. I usually just click color, and you can select the background you want. I'm just going to keep it the same color we have. Here's this 3D carousel. If I click on the carousel itself, I can change the images. Right now we have a list of 8 images. You can add images here, and this will bring you over to our media folder. Here you can add any images you want. You can upload media from your computer, and you can also remove images by just clicking the little trash can right here. So there we are, we're done there. Here's a nice little text box. Here's another strip. This one includes some columns. This is another little feature that was it was a preset on a strip, and I just kept it there because it looked nice, and it was able to display our dialogues, maximize engagement, and community and condos very well. So if you want to change this strip background, you can't change it as a whole. You have to first off click on the strip once, and then if I want to change, say, the second book here and what this background is, as you can see, column 2 up there is lit up. Here column 3 is lit up. So if I want to change this background, I click it again, and then I can select change column background. Now I have the option to change the image. So if I click image here, it's the same story as before. I simply can click whatever book I want or image, and you can say change background, and that will change that background for that individual book. And as I'm going, the autosave function is on right now, but sometimes it doesn't save, and if I just made a big change and I want to make sure I save, I just have a habit of clicking save as many times as I can throughout this video, or throughout the edit. So here are some learn more buttons. To change what the functionality of this button does, you can simply click the linked button here, and right now I have it as an anchor, and this goes to the dialogue section, which is an anchor. And what an anchor is it's right here. So I have this anchor set up in this exact spot so that when a person clicks learn more, I'll actually show you what happens here. If I go to moosemosspress.com and I scroll down here to book categories and I click on learn more, it's going to bring me right down and scroll down to what a dialogue is. And I have these set up as an anchor. So this link goes down to the resources anchor. So over here you click add, and you can click more, and you can go up to anchors. And then here's an anchor, and I can simply drag it over, and I can make it and drag it to anywhere I want. I just so happen to drag this one just to the top of this page here. So I can rename this all I want, I can add it to whatever I want, and I can link any button to this anchor. But we don't want this anchor, so we're going to delete that one. But this one here, as I said, is linked to resources. So as you can see down here, I have another anchor called resources. And if you click on that one, it's going to take you and scroll you all the way down to these resources, these great resource books for teachers. So that's all about anchors there. Here are some videos. These are very easy to drag in. You simply drag in a video, gallery, text, image, let me see, video. So here you can do, all of these are linked up to YouTube videos. So you will just select video, drag over a YouTube video, and then on here, right click it, actually change video, and then enter in the link here. So you can just pull this link right off of YouTube and then just click enter and it'll automatically change. So we don't want this video. I'll delete that video out of there. And then that's how I added all of these videos into here. As you can see here, I have all of this text and video all aligned. So I have this video aligned with the text on top of here. And I also have this video and all the other videos aligned right down the middle. So all of this is pretty uniform, pretty easy to change, edit, and we should be good to go. Another option here, or another useful tip, is for this button. So now we're not linking to an anchor, but we're linking to another page. So when I click the little link button here, it brought up this window, and I can click page, and then I can go to the English page. Since this is the English dialogues, I will go and open the English page, and it will overlap the current window. If you want to open up another window when the user clicks on it, you can have the new window button, but we like to keep it on current window. So if I'm on that and I want to go learn more in shop, watch the hyperlink down here. This will go to the English page and it will stay in the current window, and now we're in the English dialogues book, English dialogues page. So there's that. I'm going to hurry up here a little bit just because I know I only have 15 minutes. So here's the text for our social medias down here. I can edit text. Right now I have hyperlinks associated with each of these texts. So there I simply click on that, add in the URL, and we should be good to go. One other thing I wanted to show you is how to edit this menu. So here I click on the menu. I can manage the menu by dragging things around. This can be a little tricky at times, but you simply just drag this around. And so now the order form is inside of more, but if I want to bring that outside of more, I just drag that to the left. So now you can see order form is on the left side of, or on the right side of more. If I want to drag this up above there, I'll drag it up above. It put itself into other books, but now I just click it and drag it to the left. So that's how that happens. And that's how you can change that. You can also change the text by clicking these buttons, clicking rename. And you can rename and duplicate and hide any pages you want. So that's that. Since we're on the order form button, I want to show you how to add a PDF link to a button. So right now when you click this button on the actual page, you will automatically have a download that starts, and that is for the PDF. And that's how this PDF opens up in a new page. So when I click this, I click the link button, and right now I have a document here that I linked it to, and that is for order form PDF. And that is a PDF that I simply added to our media folder. Other than that, if you want to switch and go over to another page, my best bet is to go right here and click on another page, history. And all of these functionalities are basically the same, except for this button here. This is an add to cart button. And this is a specific button that I brought in from the side here. And I'm trying to see where I brought this in from. There we go. So if you go to store and go over to shopping cart or add to cart button, there's a little add to cart button option, and you can bring in your own add to cart button. And now with this button, which it put it up here, you can select what item it's associated to. So manage products, you can change and edit your products right here. And that's the same that goes on the products page. But if you want to add what product is associated with it, you will simply click over here on the side, click the book or product you want, and then that's going to be what that button does. And then when you are in the site, you are in dialogues, history, and then you select add to cart, that book automatically adds it to the cart. So that's all I have time for today and for this video. So one last thing, if you want to edit your products, here's that option, and here you can change, edit, and remove products. So thanks for listening, and goodbye.